Welcome everybody to the McCoy&Rose podcast. I, Jonathan McCoy, is one of your hosts, and here is the lovely Shy Rose.
Thank you. You called me lovely.
Well, yeah, I'm
You're
just
usually mean to me.
yeah, this is true. So I'm just trying to be nice
Right.
because that's what every host tries to be. They try to be nice, and so welcome to the McCoy&Rose podcast. And this podcast we will talking about shit and other shit.
That stinks.
Yeah, and
Puns.
and just us being us. So we're gonna be talking for 30 minutes. And so, Rose,
Yes.
how was your week?
That's been good. I mean, there was drama, but, but it was good for the most part.
It's great.
So I'm just like, fuck your bullshit.
Interesting.
Yeah, how was your week?
My week was what's the word for it?
Boring.
Well, some of that week was boring, but it was interesting and scary because Lexi, she got her ass whooped.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
she got into a fight.
Oh,
It wasn't at school, not in front of everybody, but she got beat.
oh wow.
And
I hope she's okay.
yeah, she's okay. She came to school again.
Oh right, I saw
Last
her.
last Thursday.
I thought it was
Friday.
Yeah, it was Thursday.
Yeah,
Because
last
Friday
Thursday.
was off.
Last Thursday, and you can see some scars like under on her elbow and like a black indent on her eyelid. For the most part, she's okay, but you can see some scars. And I'm glad, I'm glad that the girls that beat her ass got was talking to the principal. Principal called them up, and I saw them like one by one going to the principal's office. And I'm like, fuck you, bitches, fuck yeah.
Well, that sounds like you had a triumphant day.
Triumphant week. And the same girl that beat up Lexi, she got in trouble again.
Oh my gosh, no way.
Yes, way.
For what?
She was having an argument with one of her friends, and it just so happened to get out of hand and a little bit heated, and
Wait a minute, is this that one chick? I'm not sure if she's black or something. Does she hang out with Sarah?
I'm not sure.
Because I know, like, on Thursday, there's, like, this one chick that I had to talk to someone. By the way, should we be saying names? I mean, my goodness.
Well, I never said that those names were real, and I just made those up.
Okay.
Alright?
Alright, so we're just making up names.
Yes. Those names I made up were just made up out of the blue, right out of my ass.
Ew. What a lovely image.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
just protect innocence.
So right now I think we're having like this like bullshit segment where we just talk about the bullshit that's happened this week.
Well, that's the only bullshit I have.
Yeah. You know what bullshit that happened with like recently this week? Okay, so you know how me and that one friend like stuff like happened and whatnot?
Yes.
Well, apparently she's mad because I brought in my friend Sarah into it.
Interesting.
Which, in retrospect, supposedly she was okay with me talking to her. And also, like, to be honest, like, who else would I have talked to? Like, when I was having that situation happening, you need friends to talk to,
Yeah, definitely.
So I'm just like, you're honestly going to get mad at me for that? I'm like, okay.
Alright, bitch.
I wouldn't go that far to call her a... So, moving on to our next segment.
Anything new with you?
I started a podcast with my friend.
Which so happens to be me, and our first episode.
Yeah,
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
Fucking jolly old great.
Oh my gosh. And that's where I quit the podcast. Bye, everyone. It was a nice run.
No. Yeah. Big things are happening this year. Besides starting this podcast, which is a really big thing. We were gonna talk about what shit, man. What were we gonna talk about?
Well, we were going to talk about the future of this channel, besides the podcast.
Alright, so what we're gonna do on the McCoy&Rose podcast.
If you didn't listen to, like, the other sound checks that we had.
If you haven't, please go ahead, pause the video, go back to the sound checks from before. They're great. You know, a little sneaky peek of what goes on behind the podcast and its recording.
And the struggles.
And the struggle is very real.
And the beatings.
Huh?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's okay, McCoy.
We're gonna talk later. We're definitely gonna talk later.
Okay.
So, on this channel of the McCoy&Rose podcast, we will be obviously doing podcasts.
Obviously.
Weekly. Once a week. Preferably on Sunday. No, not Sundays.
Wasn't it Fridays?
Yes, Fridays. Because I work on the weekends. So we are unable to do it on Sundays, but we will do it Fridays. And besides podcasts,
even though it's a Monday today.
Yeah. Just disregard that. So you know, so the viewers will be getting 2 podcasts this week. Good for them. And
I mean, also, like, if we have time or anything, we might see these twice a week. You never know.
Ooh. Ooh, special. So besides podcasts, we will also be working on gameplays,
Walkthroughs,
and storylines, story games.
We'll look at our favorite senpai's fanfic.
No.
No. Can we not?
Sweet Jesus.
No, it's not. Those things get out of hand.
Like out of both hands, just.
In a literal sense.
In a
if you know what I mean.
Cough, cough, sneeze, sneeze, wink, wink, shrub, shrub.
Wink, wink.
Wink.
So, yeah, I hope people had a good Easter for those who celebrate it. And for those who don't celebrate it, hope you just had a jolly good time.
Well, jolly good time.
A jolly good time. If you know what I mean.
Wink, wonk. My Easter was busy because I was working. I work at a restaurant. I would not say the name of the restaurant due to the privacy of
his life,
of my life, and I don't feel very comfortable discussing that personal information. But it was. But my Easter was busy, interesting, but also.
If you know what I mean.
Rose, shut up!
Oh, there's the McCoy I know and like.
Shut up!
Disclaimer, we are just friends.
Disclaimer, we are friends. Shut up.
Just friends.
Shut the fuck up.
You're not fine.
Huh?
Fine.
Oh gosh. And what else? It was. Yeah, that's my Easter. How was your Easter, Rose?
Well, for some reason, my grandma had celebrated on Saturday, so Don't ask why. I don't even know.
What?
Yeah, don't ask. It's sometimes we just do that. I'm actually celebrating Easter again next Sunday.
Great.
So yeah,
But how does that work?
we just do the Easter stuff on that day.
Within your Jurassic Park
No,
backyard?
it's not gonna be at my house. It's gonna be at my aunt's house.
So Amazon
No.
is her house like as chaotic as yours?
Oh no, it's like really mellow.
Is not
Interesting.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. So for Easter, I kind of just relaxed in bed, did some YouTubing, watched Badass Hero, Markiplier, which congrats to him, like he's out of the hospital, so
Oh yeah,
that's good.
that was scary stuff. Do you know why he was in the hospital?
Um, I'm not really sure on the details, but it was something that had to do with like the previous surgeries that he had before he started YouTube,
Oh, interesting.
and I guess like the scar tissue or whatever.
Infected?
Yeah.
Oof.
So if you
Nasty
want to
stuff.
look more into that, you could probably check his Twitter or just like watch a video. Because I think he made a video like explaining what was going on when he was in the hospital. Then he was able to, talk.
Interesting. Man, that's some scary ass shit, man.
Yeah,
That shit's
hospitals
scary.
suck.
Oh man, it smells weird too.
That's your issue.
That's also
Not that death happens or anything.
really. It smells like death because death happens in hospitals.
I know. I would figure that would be your concern, not the smell.
No, it just smells. Death. It's not my issue. I laugh at the face of death.
Speaking of which, Easter.
Oh
Does
man.
anyone ever get that concept of Easter?
You,
Like,
good thing you brought that up because earlier today when you brought it up, I thought it was an interesting topic to talk about the specifics of the bunny leaving eggs of confetti.
well, first off, bunnies don't lay eggs, but for some reason the Easter bun does that.
It's weird.
Yeah, but also think of like the religious side to it. Like,
I don't know.
parents.
I'm not religious, so I wouldn't know.
I'm sort of religious, I guess. But no, like with the religious aspect, like essentially it's like, oh hey kids, let's go talk about our Lord and Savior that died, and 3 days later on this day he became a zombie and like rose into the air, and afterwards let us go and look for colorful eggs that the Easter bun laid for us. Like, how does that work out?
I'm not sure. That sounds bad news bears.
That sounds like drugs.
Hey,
Don't do
man.
drugs, kids.
Hey man, I found these colorful eggs around, and I don't know, man. I just opened one and fucking confetti. It just blows my mind, bruh.
But where the hell did the Easter bunny come from? I get it if there was like an Easter duck or an Easter chicken or something that laid an egg. But why an Easter bunny? And why does this bunny have legs? Not legs.
What?
Eggs. I meant to say eggs.
Can you English? Can you
I
English?
did speak English. I just used the wrong word. I meant eggs. Why does the bunny have eggs?
I guess there's chicken inside the egg bunny.
Oh my gosh. That's like Thanksgiving was like that turkin or something. That thing where
A chicken inside a turkey.
oh, the turducken. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds like that.
Yeah. So when
It's a bucking.
when the Easter bunny when the Easter bunny's done with its day, and then it just unzips the bunny suit, and voila, a chicken comes out.
You need to stop. Just stop.
No, we need to continue.
No.
We have 15. We have like 15 minutes left, and let's just fucking go.
Yeah. Let's move on to our next segment, please.
Our next topic is viewer choice. It's up to you viewers to suggest us games or other topics or other What's the word?
Or fan fictions you want
Yeah,
us to read.
sure. We read fan fictions. We'll show it up, and I'm down to see what people have to say about it.
Oh, you mean have them write fan fiction about us?
No,
That,
no,
I heard
no.
us and I'm all like, excuse me?
No, I mean what they think about us.
Oh yeah, okay. That
Like,
sounds good.
they may think I'm a
Gay.
fucking crate. No,
Not that there's anything wrong with being gay. I mean, I'm partial gay.
no. I'm sorry, but I'm straight.
Yeah, I'm partial gay.
But I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be interesting to have people draw what I look like, or draw how you look like, or just have them be creative.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering about why we have masks up, images of these masks up, it's because, again, we're not exactly comfortable with showing our faces. We kind of
or showing our appearance to the general public at this moment of time.
But when we do walkthroughs and gameplays where we have a camera up so you guys can somewhat see our reactions, we are going to be wearing masks.
These masks in particular. Mine's on the left, Shy's on the right.
Although I may not have that one in particular, it's going to be something like that.
So next podcast you're gonna change that picture? Or you're gonna keep it?
If I get my mask, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
Or someone, draws like,
Excuse me.
oh, how charming.
I know, right?
Or someone,
Oh, damn!
I'm sorry, I may be a lady, but if my burps want to come out, they will. They're just gonna be like, you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Hi!
let the flood open the floodgates.
Sounds like a period.
It's the worst kind of floodgates.
That is. You're not even a girl, but yeah, you don't know, man.
I wouldn't know, bro.
You don't see the things I see.
I live with women. I'm the only guy in my family, so I have a general idea of how that works.
Yeah.
I don't know completely, but I have an idea.
Should we give a shout out to our teacher who asked about our podcast?
No.
I don't want to do it. Okay.
You go ahead.
Shout out to the teacher. That's all.
And that's it?
Yeah. To our
dang.
Oh.
Woo!
Yeah, charming.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to our teacher, Claudia. We're gonna conceal everyone's.
Yeah,
everyone that we know. We're gonna
teacher Claudia.
You rock.
Yeah.
Ma'am.
So.
Doubt she'll listen to this. And if she does, she's gonna smack us.
Who?
Claudia.
Oh. I wish a bitch would.
What? No. No. We have a peaceful relationship with our teacher.
That just sounds wrong.
That I know. Like the moment I said that, I'm like,
You just went like midway. You thought this sounds bad, but you kept through
really
it. Bad. That sounds really bad.
Okay, no, it's nothing like that. Let's clarify this. Yeah.
Well, maybe not with Claudia, but no. I'm not saying any other teacher's name, but
are you gonna miss your teacher, Michelle?
No. No. Okay, man.
Oh, okay. I see. The truth comes out.
No, not that one.
I'm decent with my teachers. It's not like we're buddy, but again, it's not like we hate each other. It's not like we hate each other. And don't you dare say what I think you're gonna say.
Yeah, I was gonna say it, but you stopped me. So.
Bad.
No.
For those of you who don't know, I just smacked Jonathan in the head.
Fucked up my hair.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
It's rude.
It's rude. So yeah, we're just gonna conceal our face,
our identities
our identities.
for now. But when we once channel grows and we move on to gameplays, we will implement a face cam of some sort, and you
Or our
guys.
faces will be concealed with
But
the
yes,
mask of this type that you see.
hmm But so they have a general idea of how we act or how we look.
Well, I can see. Well, they already have a general idea of how we act. We've been talking with them for about 30 minutes or so.
About 20 minutes. We have 10 minutes left.
Uh,
And so yeah.
you turned into a snake for a moment.
I'm sorry. I was Slytherin.
Fuck you. So what were you going on with that? Are we going to like give them a small description of how we look like a very vague description?
Sure, why not?
Okay.
Let's start with you.
No.
Why?
Because
Alright then. Shy, make shy,
age
shy.
before beauty.
You don't have to say an age.
Age before beauty, though.
Yeah, so Jonathan McCoy, I am 5'8".
Oh, we're doing measurements.
Well, I'm going to measurements. You may or may not go to measurements, but it's up to you.
Okay.
5'8", then
A strapping young lad.
why? Thank you.
So,
You can put it in that way. Hair is always on fleek.
he's really hairy.
Bruh, shut up. You don't need to know that.
I'm sorry,
You
but you're just a cute bundle of
fur.
fur.
I'm not the cute bundle of fur, man. I
Okay,
keep myself.
sir.
I keep myself
On fleek.
groomed and on fleek. What other characteristics?
He has brown eyes.
He has brown eyes, brown hair. Believe it or not,
It's a dark brown.
dark brown.
Kind of looks black.
Yeah, a lot of people say that, but I was surprised myself when I found out it was brown. I thought it was black this whole time.
Dumbass. No, I'm just kidding.
Wow, so rude. And that's all I have to say about myself. Let's move on to you, Rose.
Well, since you gave the measurements, I'm 6 feet
It's
tall.
It's optional,
I'm 6 feet tall.
bitch.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm 5'4". I have dark brown eyes that kind of look black. And I have brown hair with some blonde streaks into it, but you can't really see blonde streaks.
Oh, I see it. I didn't see that before.
Oh, we've been friends for years and you haven't. How could you?
Well, I
You
know.
ruined it, me.
What? Whoa, alright.
Anyway. And I also have curly hair. It's long, well, medium length.
Fucking everywhere.
I have. McCoy, you're petting me.
It's everywhere, man. It's out and about.
It's really soft.
Man.
It's really soft. It's
Yeah,
really
well,
soft.
Maybe not too popular.
It's really soft, McCoy.
Alright. Alright. It's up to you. Yeah, sure, it's soft.
Anyway, shoulder lengths.
Are you thinking about like cutting it?
No, actually.
No?
I'm gonna see how long this is.
All the way to your butt.
It has been there before when I was in elementary school, to be honest.
What is that like a hassle to deal with?
No, it was so much easier actually.
Really? Yeah, please explain.
Oh, it's kind of like that Rapunzel shit going on.
Oh.
You just kind of like move all the hair to one side and just like comb it out. And a lot of the tangles, which is actually in my hair now, not right now because I brushed it out. But with the tangles, it always ends up like towards the bottom of it, so I can't really get to it. However, when I had long hair and it was tangled at the bottom, it was easy for me to see it and then comb it out.
Interesting.
It also hurt a lot less too.
Compared to short hair.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not that short, like, it's not much shorter, but, yeah.
Interesting.
So I guess that's my description, at least.
You don't say. You don't say.
I do say.
Obviously.
Say.
Madam.
Say.
Madam.
McCoy.
Rose.
Jonathan.
Shy.
So I guess that's...
No, we still have 4 minutes left.
Oh, so, I'm sorry, I couldn't see the timer.
Well, the timer is right here. And our clock is, not as fast or slow.
I wonder if they can hear the ticking, and if it's just bugging them right now. Oh. Are we cutting it short then?
No. Let's go on to the full 30 minutes.
Alright, that's cool. So, what kind of games are you looking forward to play?
I'm looking for first-person shooters. Call of Duty, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4. Gary's Mod. Gary's Mod may not be a first-person shooter, but I enjoy it very well. I will be playing games that I think are enjoyable in my opinion. And if the viewers suggest a particular game that sparks my interest, then yes, I will play it for them. If I don't like it, then I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna play it.
You jerk.
I maybe sometimes, but you Rose can play it for them.
I guess depending on the game.
Like Five Nights at Freddy's. Fuck that.
Oh.
Scares the fucking shit out of me.
It's not that it scares me. I'm just like really bored.
Really?
It becomes a routine, you know. You're just like, oh, click buttons, look at the camera, click buttons.
Jump scare. Interesting. It's funny that in Five Nights at Freddy's, you're a fat lard.
What? You don't know you're fat.
Why can't you move from your seat? That's what I'm wondering.
You could be just lazy as hell.
Wow, you're lazy as fuck when you have knowing that there's puppets or mannequins out there willing to eat your face. That's not something to be sitting down
that
for.
That sounds like a very heavy makeout session, actually. They're gonna eat my face.
I want to eat your
hide
face.
Your kids, hide your eyes.
They're eating people's faces out here.
Better if they eat something else. You know what I mean?
Dirty.
Speaking of which, I'm going to make... I just thought like of a good Easter egg for these podcasts.
What?
Well, I watch many YouTubers and gamers.
Yes.
And a lot of them have a certain catchphrase or just a quirk to them.
Mm-hmm.
And so in each podcast, I'm going to do a different thing. And if someone can guess what which YouTuber I'm doing, then kudos to them.
That may be interesting. Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing it this whole podcast.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah. You just haven't caught on to that.
Well, because I don't watch all the people that you watch.
Yeah, but either way, it's not going to be super obvious. It's just going to be one of a viewer kind of listening to this and being like, oh, so and so actually says that, and then if I mention the Easter egg, they're like, I know what she was doing. Oh my gosh,
oh my god,
I'm in the loop.
Oh my god.
I'm in the loop. I'm part of the cool kids.
Welcome to the Booty Club gang.
Oh my god. I know you just did a reference of something else.
No, that's a reference to somebody that I watch on Twitch.
I know it is.
I'm just wondering if anybody else, catches on.
I'm
pretty sure.
I really hope someone catches on to what I was.
I wasn't catching on. Well, that seems like that seems all for today. Thank you, Rose, and thank you to myself for participating in this podcast.
You're
I
welcome. And thank you to the viewers for actually listening and sticking around for this shenanigans.
yeah, 30 minutes of their time has been useful for this podcast.
Obviously.
Well, depending on what they do, but thank you for all of you for joining with us on this podcast. Thank you for listening. Like, comment, subscribe. If holy shit, bruh.
I'm sorry,
Like I
these
said,
birds, I don't control them. If they want to come out, they will.
well, like I said before, I was really interrupted by Rose's, you know, unexpected burps.
Hey, Jonathan, notice us. Notice us.
No. Well, thank you all of you for listening. I am Jonathan McCoy,
I'm Shiloh Rose.
and thank you for listening to us.
Yeah.
So, bye.
Bye.